Hi, it's Shane. Thanks for hanging out. Today I'm going to talk about two items that every musician should have at all gigs: flashlight and a multi-tool. Pretty often I find myself at a gig either beforehand or afterwards or in between sets when all the stage lights are off and I just need to see. And a good flashlight has saved me many times. I've got a few that I'm going to show you, but any good reliable flashlight is something you should definitely have in your bag. All right, the form factor, the easiest one to use is this single AAA. It's really popular. There are a bunch of them on the market. The first one here is the Olight i3s EOS. This one goes for between $15 and $25, depending on the color. Most of these have three modes. They're going to have a low. Actually, that one starts at medium, then goes to high, then low. So medium, high, low. And often on these, you're going to have a strobe mode, which while not useful, can be fun. There you go, strobe mode. The other single AAA light I have that I like is the Nighttis. Also $15 to $20. This one's a little more rugged. It's got some knurling. It's also harder to turn on. It starts in the low mode, medium. Oops, low, yeah. And the strobe. The added bonus on these, the clip comes off, and you can reverse it, and then put this bad boy on a ball cap, and you can go hands-free. So I actually have used it. I mean, it looks ridiculous, but I've actually used this quite a lot, tearing down when all the house lights are off, and I just need to see what I'm doing. So really useful there. If you don't want to order something online, you're not going to find those in stores. On Amazon, if you want to just go to Menards or Sears and get a nice light, I recommend this brand. It's called Coast. That's their G19. It's like an inspection light, but they have a bunch of single AAA lights that have different factors, different spreads on them. Check out Coast. They have a lot of them at Menards. I got a bunch of these. I love them. Another option, and this is from Walmart actually. This is their camping line. They call their camping line Ozark Trail. This is kind of like a lantern. So it's not a directional flashlight. It's just like a light bar, right? And the back is actually a magnet. You can swing that around. So this is nice, and there's a clip. So if you have like a breast pocket, you can clip that in there. The magnet will go on a rack or a stand, and you can kind of just throw light in any direction around your kit. You can put it on a music stand. Use it as a stand light there. I think this was like $8. Pretty cheap. Any flashlight's going to work. Just make sure you have something really reliable and something that you can handle. Also, the single AAAs, along with the hat, you can put them in the mouth. So that works pretty good too. All right, multi-tools. There are two ways you can go with or without pliers. All right, so we've got a Leatherman Swiss Army knife. The Swiss Army knife I like the best is the Super Tinker. And these go for about 30 bucks. I'll really quickly show you what's in it. There's hundreds of Swiss Army knife reviews online, so check those out. There's a large flathead bottle opener, small flathead that will work for Phillips, and a can opener. I don't know when you're ever going to use a can opener. I use the bottle opener and the flathead a lot. This is probably my most used tool on this entire thing. Also, two knives. You've got the small pen knife, I guess it is, and then the larger blade. None of those lock. The good thing about Swiss Army knives is they're stainless steel, which isn't the best steel to sharpen, but you can clean them with about anything. This is the MVP of this guy, the scissors. Very nice. Scissors on those are invaluable. And the reason I like the Tinker over any number of the other ones with a corkscrew, because to be honest, if you need a corkscrew, you're probably going to be in a kitchen, and I've never needed a corkscrew at a gig, is the Phillips, the right angle Phillips. So that can be used on guitar cabinets and soundboards. There's screws all over that are that size. So very valuable. And also on the back, they call this the parcel hook, and no one knows what it's for. The other way you can go is a Leatherman or Gerber multi-tool. This one is the Wingman. It's one of the very cheap ones. They go for about 30 bucks. And obviously the big difference with the Leatherman is you have the honkin' pliers plus the wire cutters. The wire cutters I think will work on guitar strings. You got a file, a package opener, and a bottle opener there. And other side, we've got the 2 screwdrivers, the flathead, and the narrow Phillips. And then on the outside, the nice thing about the Wingman is the 2 outside tools lock. And those would be the scissors. Other side of the Wingman is the big blade. If you don't want to get an expensive Leatherman or Gerber tool, go to Walmart, find their house brand, and you can probably find one for 10 bucks. Same thing at Menards, Lowe's, Myers, any of these big stores, they have their own branded tools, and a lot of them have multi-tools in the $10 range. And if you're just going to throw it in your gig bag and not use it very heavily, it should last for years. Oh, and one other thing, I didn't want to seem like a giant snob filming in front of a bunch of books, but this just happens to be the only spot in my entire house that is not a complete disaster. So it's the only nice place. Besides, it's all sci-fi and fantasy, so that's like, 8th grade reading level stuff. So there they are, the 2 items I think every musician should have at all gigs, the light and the multi-tool. Have saved my butt many, many times. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. Again, I'm Shane. If you want to subscribe, I put up drum cover videos and reviews pretty frequently. I'm just starting this vlogging. I have a lot of drumming and music related ideas that I want to pass along, but I'm going to do this in addition to my regular stuff. So make sure you subscribe, check out the social media sites, and all that fun stuff. So take care. Thanks for hanging out.